guys wonder why I want to move? That's why. All this was trees before. And now look. You guys wonder why I want to get the hell out of here? That's why. So depressing. So depressing. I see a house I almost got, well, rented. It's pretty cute. Isn't that cute? Cute house. Anyways, hello. Look at, see how beautiful it is? Until they start building all the houses. That's how depressing it is, guys. Hello, hello, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. What am I trying to chat? It's another gorgeous day here in the Pacific Northwest. Hope everyone is having a beautiful day today. Those of you who are living in a state where it's snowing, I'm so sorry. Your time will come, I promise. Your time will come. That's all I can say. It's crazy that we're having this hot, gorgeous weather in April, though. I don't see any comments yet. It is. It's crazy that we're having this hot, gorgeous, beautiful weather in April. But I'm not complaining. My boy's over. He hurt his back at work yesterday. I worry about it when he gets hurt. You know. I think he's got everything on a handle, but, you know, us as parents always worry. That's just the way we are. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to show you this. Another. Look. More houses. More houses built. But if you look at the drive, it's really pretty until they start knocking everything down. That's all going to be... Oh, I smell firewood. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. I love that smell. I do want to talk about... I don't know. This subject has been brought up, and I'm so confused by some people's opinions on this subject. And the subject is kids of today. This generation. Like the generation of our children. I heard somewhere that kids these days are so much more relaxed and things don't bother them as much. Oh my gosh. I didn't. I'll show you that later. Anyways, I'm curious. Do you guys agree with that? Because the way I see it, you know, because I pay attention to my kids and I pay attention to what's going on. I pay attention to their friends. I pay attention to just society, things that are going on in society. And it seems as though kids are not relaxed. It seems as though kids can't handle what's going on in society. It seems as though more kids are doing drugs and being violent and so fed up that they're shooting up things. I don't know. Like, relaxed? I don't... I know my daughter isn't more relaxed than I was as a child, even though I went through a lot of mental and emotional abuse and sexual abuse. I was still more relaxed than than the kids are these days. So I feel like, you know, a lot of moms seem to want to be their kids' friend. Now, is it a good feeling when your kids tell you everything? Yeah, because for the most part, now I'm going to tell you this. No kid is going to tell you everything. They'll probably tell you a lot of stuff and they'll confide in you, but they're not going to tell you everything that's going on. Hey, Sharon. Oh, that's okay, honey. I'm still healing, you know. I'm still healing from it. I've gone to therapy and, you know, stuff like that, but what can I do? You know, I took that and made sure it didn't happen to my daughter, you know, my kids. But this notion that you got to be your kids' friend, I think that's a huge mistake. And when people want to bring up YouTube and, oh, it's good to include your kids in YouTube and, you know, don't hide it from them. Well, no, there's a line that you draw. Like, your kids don't need to know everything about your adult life. They just don't need to. And even though you may think that they don't hear you screaming and cussing and, you know, yelling at people, and even though you think that it's not affecting them, what affects you affects your children. So when you get all pissed off and angry at people on YouTube and get in fights, you bring that to your children. This thing where you gotta include your kids in on your YouTube channel. My kids aren't included on my YouTube channel, and they're adult kids. Nor did they want to be a couple of years ago. I wasn't hiding from them what I do. They know I do YouTube. They think it's great. But they don't need to know everything that I'm doing on YouTube. Like, they have their own lives. They don't need to know, nor do they want to be involved in it. And that's a protection thing for me. Like, I protect them that way. I'm not going to expose my children on YouTube. Especially as a mom, if you're involved in a bunch of fighting and doxing and, you know, people coming after you and calling CPS on you and doing all this stuff, you're going to include your kids in on your channel? Like, I think that's selfish. That's my opinion. I think it's selfish. Why? Why are you including them in? You got to think about that. Why? Is it for views? Is it for monetary gain? What's the point of bringing your kids into your YouTube channel? Sharon, right? I'm sorry. Is it just me? It's not just me, right? Hey, David. Welcome. I've never seen you before. Welcome. I don't know. Is that just me? Or when you see all these bad things happening to other people on YouTube, including yourself, and how you're targeted all the time, why in the hell would you want to include your children on your YouTube channel? And then someone calls CPS on you and says your kids are doing this or that. Why would you continue to want to include your kids and then encourage them to be on YouTube? And I'm sorry, YouTube is not mainly for kids. There's YouTube Kids, okay? There's YouTube for kids. YouTube is not mainly for kids. I don't know. It just irritated me. It just irritates me. Hey, Jenny. I mean, what do you think? Jenny. Hey, Amanda. I don't know. Like, I just had to say something. It's driving me nuts. I think that's the problem with these moms that want to be their kids' friends. It's okay when they get older. That's right, Jenny, especially when people are being targeted, right? You want to be the cool mom? Have you guys ever seen me have my kids come stand in front of the camera? And then also, you know, they've both lived at home with me. Have you ever seen me say, oh, they need this or they need that? I'm a single mom. I mean, so to me it seems as though it's done for a monetary gain. That's what it seems like to me. I just think it's foul. And that's my opinion. My whole thing is, if you're complaining every single day that people are talking about you and people are targeting you. Oh, she just bought a swimming pool. She bought a bigger one. Maybe I need to get a bigger one. I got the little one for the puppies. Oh, I just had to drive up to Walmart, Jenny. I have to get some laundry detergent because my daughter and her boyfriend used the rest of mine. Went to do another load of laundry, and I'm like, fuck. There was only enough for one load in there yesterday. So I'm parked. I'm not driving right now. And I don't think that kids tell their parents everything. I think some kids, I mean, my kids share a lot with me. Yeah, but I know there's things they didn't share with me. I mean, that's kids. That's what they do. And a 16-year-old isn't an adult, by the way. That's not an adult. But I mean, the comment that got me was that kids are so much more relaxed these days. And I'm like, whoa, wait, what? More relaxed? To me, kids can't handle their own emotions these days. They can't handle it if someone disagrees with them. What do you mean more relaxed? How involved can you really be if you think that kids these days are more relaxed? Because from where I see it, kids don't have coping skills anymore. They don't. They can't cope with feelings, with opinions, with emotion, nothing. Well, that's why anxiety is so much higher for kids. I mean, depression, because they're more relaxed. I don't know what rock some people are living under, but it's crazy to me. I don't understand. How many of you guys would bring your kids into a situation that you know is toxic? Very toxic. Dangerous. Because, by the way, there's a lot of people that watch, right? A lot of people that watch these channels that we don't even see. They don't even talk. We don't even know. Predators. And you're going to talk about... Oh, God, I can't. Hey, Chris. Kids are crying about their school mascots are racist these days. Exactly. Is that more relaxed, Chris? Is that more relaxed? And we were talking about this the other day, weren't we? We were talking about it, that I think the schools have a lot to do with the agenda that's being pushed. And they're encouraging kids to think with their feelings and not logically, right? How does it make you feel? Ugh. I don't know. Here's what I'm going to say. I have kept my kids. I mean, I'll talk about them a little bit, but I don't say their names. I don't show them. I don't, whatever, okay? I don't say I need things for them. But what was I just going to say? I was going to say something. Oh, so I keep them totally separate. I don't hide the fact that I do YouTube. I don't hide that from them. They know. But I think if you're raising a healthy kid, a healthy young adult child, they don't want to have anything to do with your YouTube channel. Most kids don't want to be involved in their mom's crap, and nor should they be involved in your adult stuff you're doing. Nor should you be telling them all of the hate that you're going through on YouTube and how this person is this. Your kids don't need that extra stress in life that their mother's being attacked. This is what I'm saying. You don't need to be their best friend. I'm sorry, but there's some things that kids don't need to know. Ugh. I try not to bring too much of my personal stuff into it for that reason. Too many haters. Right. I rarely mention about my kid either for that. Yeah. That's why. Because there's a lot of vitriol people on YouTube, on social media, period. There's people that we don't even know are there. Right? I think it's also healthy to show a vulnerable side. It's okay to be vulnerable. You don't have to be, I am woman, hear me roar all the time. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to not be so strong all the time or portray that you're a badass all the time. It's important for our kids to see that we feel, we hurt, we have empathy, we have feelings too. And it doesn't need to always be anger. Can you imagine how much anger some of these kids see from these mothers on YouTube? How much anger they feel in the environment and what they hear in the home and then the aftermath after they do their lives and then all the communicating they're doing behind the scenes with people, getting messages coming in, screenshots, emails. Think of how much time these women are putting into their YouTube channel, which is their job. And their kids are just off doing whatever. And then here's another thing that chaps my hide, you guys. Here's another thing. When they say, well, Fox does it. Do you not watch Fox because, they have they may have somebody on that was a molester? These women are comparing themselves to Nancy Grace, Fox News, like Netflix. That's what they think they are. They think they are just as famous. Excuse me, you guys aren't. Okay, does Fox News, Nancy Grace, do they all call CPS on each other? Do they get on at panels and start cussing and fighting and threatening each other and You know, seriously, if you want to be looked at as professional, then behave in a professional manner. If you want to compare yourself to a professional network, behave in a professional manner. Otherwise, don't even try it. Like, there's no comparison. None of y'all are Fox News or freaking CNN, which I can't stand, or Nancy Grace or Netflix or any of those. You're not. You should do a weekly video. Maybe I should put, I'm going to put, that's what I'm going to name this today. I'm going to put Saturday Rant Day. But it'd be funny to see Sean Hannity cuss out Geraldo. But can you imagine, Chris? It's just, they just think they're the high and mighty of the YouTube community. It's crazy. Like, I don't care. Believe me, I ain't jealous of any of these women. I feel secure in myself. Believe me. I don't need to tell you guys every single day, you know, how strong I am and how, you know, never mind. I'm not even going to keep going on that. You know, I don't need to convince myself, in essence, nor do I need to convince y'all. I'm vulnerable. I have weaknesses. I cry. People hurt my feelings. I mean, I'm a human being. I don't try to act like I'm the baddest bitch on YouTube. Anyway, the hypocrisy is just killing me. It really is. There's so much hypocrisy on YouTube. I'm gonna name it Jenny Angel. That's what I'm gonna name it. I'm gonna put Saturday Rant Day. Saturday Rant Day. And look, I'm not being hateful. I'm not calling anyone out by name. I'm not cussing people out. I'm just venting or explaining my feelings on what some of these people do and how they behave. Hey, Mark. You know what I mean? Their whole life is YouTube. And one of them says, well, this is my job. Okay? But she's always saying, I'm broke. I live paycheck to paycheck. I can't afford this. I can't afford that. Well, if YouTube's your job and you're not making enough money to do what you want to do, or just the necessities, why would you not go out and try to find a real job and still do YouTube on the side? Because, give me a break. How hard is it to come online and bitch at people all the time? And to point out everybody's flaws that you do. And rant every single day. Jenny, what are you doing today, honey? Yeah, I mean, it's their job, Chris. It's their job. It's their job to go on, turn on the camera and cuss people out all the time, every day. And the thing that gets me is these people are at the point now, they believe it. These people have been watching these specific women for a while, and they go right along with it. Just chilling. I need to walk Sosa when I get back. It's so hot, you guys. It's so hot out here. Anyways, I just had to rant. Vent. I had to vent. I had to share my feelings on something I heard. And it's funny, I make some comments in one chat. How I never hardly do that, ever. Hardly ever comment in chat. And it's like the one time you do, a screenshot gets shown of it. Mary Marlowe? Oh gosh, yes, I remember that. It's in the 80s. It's getting there here. It is, well, it's 71 right now. It's hot. I made car poutine. Oh my, what's that? All right, you guys, I got to get out of this car and get in there and get out and get back. I should have measured. I have to put the AC in the window. It's an AC unit that has a accordion like hose thing, and then this thing to put in the window, but the way my window is, it doesn't fit right. So I have to find something, I should have measured it, to put on the other side of it. Oh, you made a Canadian dish? Yum. Ooh, so did you go through and show how to make it? There's everyone with their damn masks. Oh, that is fun, honey. Oh, I'm gonna check it out. I'm looking for new recipes. You know what? That's a good idea, Jenny. It's a good idea to do a rant day. You can't post it? Why? Oh, you can't post it in here, you mean? All right, you guys, I'm going to go in there. I am sweating like a pig. Maybe I'll come on later and say hello, see how you guys are doing. Oh, you post it in here. I get it, honey. Okay. I getcha. I gotcha. You too. You guys have a wonderful day. And just remember, with me ranting, venting, whatever, sharing my opinion. Hold on, I'm trying to put this thing on the back of my phone and it's a pain in the ass. Just remember, I'm not trying to be hateful, okay? I'm not being hateful by doing it. I am just sharing my opinion on something I heard. Like we do when we listen to Fox News or Nancy Grace, or when we listen to Fox News, Nancy Grace, Netflix, you know, when we watch things, when we watch episodes of things, don't we talk about it? Right? Oh, it's hot, you guys. Here, look. Hold on. There's some pretty flowers over there. Oh, I get a headache when it gets too hot. Oh, look at pretty. Those are pretty. I need to plant some flowers. These are only $1.68. Oh, look at the purple ones. I need to plant some flowers in my yard. I love these ones. Those are beautiful. Oh, I need to do some yard work, you guys. All right, well, I'm going to go. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless. Go enjoy your day. Get outside. Do something fun, especially if it's nice out. Are these clean? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. Bye, guys.